Fucking howdy, gamers. It is your boy, out of nowhere. I don't know why I decided today was the day to stream. I think in large part because I need to siphon your shiny luck for my Mewtwo. Akin to a sort of spirit bomb, if you could all just raise your hands in the air and, you know, just vaguely project positive energy in my direction. It's been 3,000 years. You're only slightly exaggerating. Like 2,500 at best. But yes, as the title may indicate, we are doing Mewtwo. It is for a video, and it has been taking far too long. So I'm forcing myself to lock in by being live. You don't have any luck? That's fine. I'll take it anyway. It's kind of like how if you don't have any money in your bank account, they'll charge you an overdraft fee anyway. Like you get charged for having no money. That's what I'm doing to you now. So I'm taking your shiny luck even though you do not have any. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Your continued patronage is appreciated. Literally 1894. So true. I'm just gonna go right. I'm kind of set with the Pokemon that I have, and I'm just gonna let the NPCs pick up whatever. Mewtwo is kind of like dumb easy. I say as I've lost to it a few times. It's comparatively easy because the only spread move that it has is Blizzard, which is non-stab and also not very accurate. You didn't mean for these dogs to look so brain dead? Well, sometimes it happens. You know what else pretty often happens is I forget to switch from my intro playlist to my actual music playlist. It's like actually a really nice afternoon. I figured I'd spend it inside streaming. It's like a nice breezy afternoon. It's 52 and sunny here in beautiful Chicago, Illinois. And I'm feeling all right. Was feeling good enough to stream. Fan AU for an anime you like? Sick. If you follow me on Blue Sky, I made my own little fan my own fan headcanon yesterday. Just off of a bit that came to me in a dream, but Volo works at Arby's in my headcanon. And it apparently resonated with other people because there's more fan art of it than I would have expected. Like, I drew something, but I didn't expect two other people to draw Arby's Volo. Yeah, he looks really funny in an Arby's uniform. It works better than I thought. Man, I thought I'd have Magneton dead by now. Hit it with 3 Max Quakes. Here, yeah, let me... Hold on, I have an idea. I will show the different fan arts. Here was mine. This was my Arby's Volo. And then let me save another one real quick. Oh fuck, I can't see. Yeah, I should show my thing. Not pause. Yeah, I made a little voiced meme that was like RCs, like we have the plates. But there's this one, there's a lot going on in this one. A lot of text bubbles and such. What with Togepi and Rowlet working in the background. The God approved poster, very cool. And oh, I forgot I'm playing a video game. Ooh. And then there was one more. Sketch did one. You know them. I like the Arceus style being like hit the voice in his head. But that's my contribution to the fan canon of Pokemon Legends Arceus, a video game I have not played. Which always makes people mad at me. Understandable. I am gonna play it. I basically have to play it. Because I'm gonna play ZA. Yeah, the drawings are great. I might do like an actual rendered one once I have this video done, or maybe even before then, I don't know. I'm not gonna take the Berserker. So true, it is no use. Oh wait, do I go with... I think I go with Golurk. Even though I know it's weak to Blizzard, I just like him. He's a cool guy. Imagine streaming? Couldn't fucking be me. Hi. Literally could not be me. Yeah, I was just feeling good enough to do it today. I don't know why I have to be in such a specific headspace to feel like streaming, but whatever, dude. Yeah, this is a fake stream. You have been scammed. You probably couldn't even tell it was counterfeit until this very moment. You had 3 hours of sleep? That's a lot of sleep. Yeah, dude, that's been my problem a lot lately. I've been very tired. Yes, there's a team of 20 union visual effects workers currently producing this stream to appear as authentic as possible without me being here. It's actually quite impressive. You met your future cat yesterday? That's awesome. Cats from the future. Incredible. Yes, please do. I like to see cats, especially ones from the future. Hello, Lily Bread Bugs. Thank you for following my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/2hauntedforyou. I'm a very real streamer.
One.
So true. That is what first is. What is a good amount of being haunted? Ghost tolerance varies per person, but I'd say roughly like, if we're going like height wise, like 1.5 ghosts per meter of person. That makes any sense? It shouldn't. I didn't intend for it to. Holy fuck, that's a cute cat. It's so goddamn small. Who told it to be that small? Is that even allowed? That can't be allowed. It's a very small cat. Too young to be away from his mother. Yeah, definitely looks like it. That is a small baby. Sorry, I'm still looking at the cat. I like orange cats, dude. They're really cute. It's more the orange cat energy that I like. Like, as a dumb bitch myself, real recognize real. I love orange cats. You kept biting your hand? Hell yeah. Cosmic bit flip brain cells. Is that a cryptocurrency? What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what that sequence of words means. Why? Why are you doing this to me? You can't post restricted legendaries in chat. That's not allowed. Also, neither of those were shiny, right? Just checking. How funny would it be if I got the shiny Mewtwo on the first one and just ended stream? And then didn't stream for another 3 months until I needed something. That'd be a certified haunted moment. It would be funny, and it's exactly what I will do. No, that's not true. I'm gonna stream later this month. I'm basically streaming right now to remember how to do that. Dude, I want a cat. I want a kitten. I actually don't, but like... I do, but I don't. I've had cats before. I didn't love it. I mean, I love them, of course, but I don't like having a litter box in my home at all. Because no matter what countermeasures you take, there's gonna be some fucking sand on the ground. There's just always this... You can't walk around barefoot in a apartment or home with a cat. Hit the green button. That's crazy. It's gray. It's true. You're actually faking. No, there's different color skins for OBS. What if you're just... well, I'm not colorblind. I know what colors are. Fuck. My Lilligan's gonna get absolutely torched by this heat more. Still living OBS 28 life? Damn, that was peak OBS. It's been nothing but downhill since then. Oh, they like invented a shade of green that I specifically am blind to. Yeah, I could see that. What if I'm not colorblind to it, but it's actually just like IRL chroma keyed out? To delete twitch.tv? I think so. I think it doesn't want you to do links, which I don't know why. I don't have that as like a moderation setting. Twitch just like takes it upon itself to like change auto mod settings that I never put in place every few months, and it's really, really cool. Did your taxes in green crayon so you could chroma key it out? That's pretty smart. You should gatekeep that tech. Remember when Discord changed to a worse blurple? Yeah, I feel like that is what caused the world to be the way it is today. I think Discord changing its icon color is why we're in the situation we're in. New color drop? Dude, there's so many colors that we like can't even see. It's crazy. Which, like, what does that even fucking mean? How do we know that? Because there's like animals that could see like a wider color spectrum than us, but like, are we just taking their word for it? When YouTube altered its logo to be slightly more pink, for completely non-biased reasons, I didn't mind that change. I actually thought it was based and cool. I guess fucking Sneasel's the best option here. Not like fucking Sneasel. I'm just gonna shut up before I dig a deeper hole. Yeah, the progress bar fade is cringe. I don't like that. It needs to be like one color. I want to know who the dickhead is that made everyone sit down for a meeting so he could pitch the concept of gradients. Like, what if we change the red to go from red to like slightly different red? That's what they're doing instead of fixing their streaming functionality and like making it actually like usable. The UI change they tried to force in early 2024 on YouTube. I mean, not specifically. I feel like everyone's always trying to force shitty UI changes that no one wants. I mean, Discord literally just got worse. Like last week. Haunting, that is what I'm doing. Description was on the side and the videos were on the bottom. I don't remember that whatsoever, but like that does sound like some shit they would do. Yeah, I don't know why Discord felt the need to change anything. It wasn't like the most amazing UI before, but like no one had any issue with it that justifies being this aggressive with changes. You installed a Chrome extension to revert the new Discord UI? Yeah, but then you have to use Discord in a browser. That's the bad guy from Mario. Product managers have to justify their job by constantly changing things. Well, maybe they fucking should change better things. Use Discord on browser all the time? That's crazy. That sounds extraordinarily annoying, yeah. Yeah, I guess it's probably not that bad once you get used to it, but I don't know, I feel like I'm doing so much bullshit in my browser already that the last thing I need is to have my messages in a tab. I don't really need to swap out either of these. I'm just kind of hoping the NPCs take this Sneasel. Nice. You guys have two yeah, see, you have a much more organized mind than I. Because there's no fucking universe where I have 2 tabs open ever. I'm like a minimum 4 tab gamer. I got things going on. That thing is ADHD. You have too many tabs? Just have less, obviously. Hello, Magnetic Michael. Welcome to the broadcast. Oh. Fuck him up. Good luck on the stream. Thank you. Yeah, that's exactly what I'd be doing. Closing it constantly and then realizing that that's my Discord tab. Yeah, I'm mostly using Spotify for music. I use YouTube a lot though, I guess. Okay, Freya, I'm gonna need you to ditch that 1 HP Emolga. Cool. That's not what needed to happen at all. None of these are great options. Sometimes, backpacker lady, she just offers you the most bogus items possible. Did Twitch just give you an ad for oxygen? Ooh. I suppose, unless it was like galaxy gas. Canned oxygen. So true. This will be Earth in 2060. Yeah, we're totally gonna make it to 2060. I wish I were that optimistic. Oh, the clutch endure on 4 HP, that Emolga is insane. It also avoided the blizzard. This may be the most goated Emolga of all time. Also, my Lilligan's dead. And my Linoon is frozen. Kitten, I'm gonna be honest, Daddy's about to kill himself. What the fuck? God damn it. Hello, Mark. Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, I have a feeling by like 2030 we're gonna be buying oxygen and disposable vapes from gas station corner stores. But it's not gonna be like actual oxygen. It's gonna be like fake CBD oxygen. Okay, well, fuck this raid. This was a nightmare. Time for this Emolga to die to hail. Yippee. Thank you, mewtwo. Selling us carbon monoxide based. Well, at least I didn't get any shinies. Be marketed as lead-free oxygen because for the first 20 years they accidentally put lead in the oxygen. Based. Lead is delicious. Gotta be in my top 5 heavy metals. I'm partial to mercury, though. Is that even a heavy metal? I just like the way it looks when it's a liquid. Consumer of lead? Hell yeah. I don't want any of that pussy liberal unleaded air. Unleaded air is woke. Put lead back in hats, true. They should put lead back in our drinking cups too. I think that was especially cool. Yeah, okay. I'm with you. Put lead back in everything. So this stuff fucking sucks. There's a Durant over there, I guess. A durable ant. If I just take the polyrath myself to prevent them from doing it. Should be easy. Easy peasy. Wait, why did I think this was a fucking polyrath? That's just a guy. That's a human man. I think I'd taste uranium like once if I was given the opportunity. Probably because like once is like the limit, but don't knock it till you try it. That's what they always say. Uranium contains like 20 million calories. Well, nutrition is woke, so I don't care. But yes, I did actually know that though. Who tested that? Someone that was really hungry. To be fair, by the way, it's not my fault that I think uranium would be tasty, because when I was a kid, there was this like fucking really sour candy. Hold on, it's like it was in like little radioactive barrels. Yeah. Okay. See, I'm not crazy because I was conditioned to want to eat uranium from a very young age. If anything, it was encouraged. So I'm not stupid. I'm just a victim of good marketing. Many such cases. Warheads because nuclear bombs? Yeah, that too. Why do they want us to think that stuff is so yummy? I need to swap out the relicanth. So I could kill this durable ant quickly. I feel like sour candy used to be like a way bigger thing than it is now. Then again, I suppose candy in general was a way bigger thing for me then because I was a child. And that's how things work. It's not as good as it used to be. Yeah, they don't make this sour candy like they used to. Yeah, they did make it less sour, though. That is true. Probably fucking killed some nerd kid that wasn't about that life, and then they had to nerf it. Nuclear equals sour, because it works, probably. It's just works. Might be because of different laws involving what food can be in the British. Classic. Some kid probably ate like 50 in one sitting. That was me. I was that kid. That's me. I did that. On multiple occasions. I love sour candy. Or at least I did. My adult stomach probably is not as big of a fan. Made your tongue bleed more than once? Hell yeah. That goes hard. Thank you for the quote, Fex. It's true, though. I need to ditch this fucking Machoke. Get out of here. The worst thing that you've eaten that was marketed as cat food jelly beans. Why the fuck did you buy that if it was marketed as that? That one's on you, Chief. Fucking me when the cat food jelly beans taste like cat food. Yeah, I'm very familiar with those. I hate them. I prefer my foods to have like a 100% rate of being good. See, I was smart because I had those jelly beans and I was like, oh, this is fucking terrible. And then for a little bit after that, I was very cautious around regular jelly beans because my mind had been conditioned to fear them. So that's why I will never eat those 50-50 gross ass jelly beans again, because I would like to be able to enjoy regular jelly beans without living in fear. You hate jelly beans? Probably because you fucking eat cat food jelly beans. I'd hate jelly beans too if they tasted like cat food. You didn't willingly eat the cat food. That's the point, though. You hate jelly beans because your brain has been conditioned to see them as a game of Russian roulette. You've never actually eaten one and probably never will? Like what, like the shitty, like the jelly beans that like might taste bad, or the just jelly beans in general? Because jelly beans in general go fucking insane. as a candy aficionado, jelly beans are pretty fucking peak. You've never eaten a jelly bean? That's a damn shame, yeah. There's they make Starburst jelly beans that are fucking awesome. Jelly beans are great. Big fan. Dreadnought. I always found it kind of weird that Dreadnought is like the only Pokemon that you can like encounter in the max or the max lair. I was like, where the fuck am I? The max lair. It's the only one of the Pokemon that you can encounter in the max lair that has a Gmax form that is not in its Gmax form. Like all of the other ones that have the ability to Gigantamax, I'm also gonna swap. I'll just use its Skitter Smack. Any Pokemon that you can find down here that can Gigantamax is, except for Dreadnought. Kind of weird. It's not like it's a great Gmax form, but it is weird. A Wispa chocolate bar. I don't know what the fuck that is. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna do some research. If I can't find it, I'll add the word British after it. Trust. Oh, Cadbury. That makes sense. Yeah, I've never seen one of these in my life. They're keeping candy from us. They're censoring it. It's literally 1984. If I'm banished to the UK for some reason, try Wispas. TOS dictates that I can't say what I would do if I were forced to live in the UK. Greg's. Tomodachi Life, yeah, there's a new one. I never played the first one, but if I'm to understand correctly, it's like Sims or Animal Crossing, but with Mii's and a little silly. Listen, if food is the only thing keeping you in the UK, I think that you should leave. The Mii's just do what they want. Okay, that's kind of cool. Those max flutterbys are not hitting hard. Like, I'm sure Greg's is good comparatively to the rest of British food around it. But like, if there was like ranked competitive cuisine, the UK is bronze. So that's just like the best guy in bronze. Telling that the main food in Galar is actually from another country. Yes, Galar. An exact 1-to-1 with the UK. It is the perfect... Okay, Mewtwo, I'm gonna need you to cut this shit, buddy. You've overstayed your welcome. No, man, cuisine is like ranked. Similarly, it gets more toxic in the higher ranks. So like where there's like crazy good food, there's also a pretty fair amount of racism. Like like if you want like Texas barbecue, you're gonna have to put up with some shit. Something they took from another place, perhaps. It's a miracle we killed that Mewtwo. I don't, by we I mean me and myself, but I did not expect that to work out. Dreadnought was hitting like a wet noodle, but I think I just dropped the special attack enough that it didn't matter. Jellied eels. I'm gonna add jellied eels as a fucking banned term. I don't want to ever hear that combination of words. I don't like that. Oh man, nothing. It's real food and is not helping the bad British food allegations. No, it's not. Also, I'm gonna go to the bathroom super quick and come back and do more of these. Give me like 60 seconds, absolute tops. Also, did I even like make a BRB screen? We're about to find out together. I did! What? Well, Zay's dead. I know that much.
Hey, Haunted.
What?
Where are you at?
Just staring at a coil head.
Toilet?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I hear the thumper. I'm gonna die.
No. Now you're gonna die.
Bitch, yeah.
Get hoed, dumbass. This Pokerogue run was going smoothly until it wasn't. Oh, it's Cynthia. Okay. We've turned the bullshit up to 11, I see. Okay. Hello there. Mr. Giratina. Question. Can you not kill me in one shot so I could slack off? Well, I got what I asked for. Actually, Excadrill could take that hit pretty well, I think. It most certainly doesn't. Kartana's got outspeed, right? Right. That's a problem, man. That move is a problem for me. What is anyone supposed to do about this? There's no way I lose to this bullshit. After all I've been through. Okay. This is fucking stupid. How is Infernape the... No, it is. It is only to die to recoil. I hope you know that my day is worse for having heard the words jellied eels today. Oh, fuck, dude. I can't even shit talk British people that hard right now because I feel like the revolution was a mistake. We're not doing a good job over here. Feel bad for every American right now? Don't feel bad for us, motherfucker. Save us. I don't need your thoughts and prayers. I need you to start fucking dropping bombs. Liberate us. You can't. You're a random trans guy in the middle of nowhere, England. Well, fucking... I don't know. Get Greg's or something then. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do either. Throw Greg's sausage rolls at him. Let's hope at least you have good aim. Okay, the quiver dance is actually a little bit scary. Wait until you hear about their history museums. Yeah. Remember, I don't hate the British as an American person. I hate the British as a Greek person. Give our shit back. Ain't no fucking way. You know what? The quiver dance makes that make a lot more sense. This Lilligant's fucking me up. Okay. Yeah, they're pulling that because they don't want to get fucking bombed by a madman. I don't blame them. I mean, don't get me wrong, they are pussies for it, but... What are you supposed to do? Provoke the psycho? Can you rejoin the EU, pretty please? Fucking buyer's remorse, huh? Buyer's remorse on independence, I can relate. I'll do my best to not die. Thank you for your thoughts and prayers. This might be like a one-turn ordeal, actually. It is but a Dracloak. Okay, you know what? I'll take the pollen pup. Well, I mean, Lipard's like full HP, but whatever. It's fine. Got the oxygen ad. It was a Shark Tank item. Who the fuck went on Shark Tank and tried to tell them that they invented oxygen? The greatest scam of all time. Yeah, no, that level of dystopia is like the least surprising thing that I've heard this week, I think. That just tracks. It is consistent with how things are going. One of them could take this shit. Or not. The bald guy invested in it? Well, he's my least favorite one. It's because bald people are evil. Never forget that. Who's gonna die? Someone's gonna die. Is it gonna be me? Oh. I think Gastrodon was the only one that wouldn't have died to that. I don't know how my Frostlass has been getting away with being this low HP the whole time, but... Oh, okay. Never mind. Shout out Elegant. That was actually kind of clutch. Quiver dancing so the next turn you were fast enough to pollen puff me before I one shot. Well, not even one shot. Before I finished the Doug trio. Incredible strategy that I'm sure she meant to do. Okay, things are looking pretty okay here. And thanks to that pollen puff and the berries, Frostlass back at full health. We're cooking. It's time for Big Lady. D-Max Frostlass. Shout out Big Ladies. If you're any variety of big lady or large woman, shout out to you. Ooh, the light screen. Incredible. This is a much smoother Mewtwo than the last one. Okay, I don't know if that was necessary, but sure. Huge. Come on. The unnecessary quiver dance when it's on 1 HP is crazy. Is this Mewtwo gonna die to hail? Come on. Crazy. Hail yeah. I would love for this to not turn into a very long hunt. If I could just like get the Mewtwo here, spend the rest of the afternoon editing, that would be great. Can we do that? I'd be really happy with that. I can't have that, can I? No. I'm just gonna keep running it back. I'm trying to remember where... I guess I could look. I'm trying to remember how many in I was when I got my last shiny, because I did the last shiny I got was a double shiny on this hunt, which was pretty crazy, but I haven't seen anything in like a while. These options suck. Did I even have the counter up on my recording? I don't think I did. I did not. Is it a Boltund? These options aren't great either. Oh, you know what? There's an Obstagoon all the way on the left. I almost missed it. That's pretty good. I'll take the girder so none of the NPCs take it and hang on to that. And I'll use it to murder the Obstagoon. Sure. What does fish do? It fishes. Here, I'll cast a line. Hell yeah. Now I've got a whole pond full of different aquatic Pokemon. And there's a very low chance for you to find shinies and legendaries. Yeah. Damn, I thought that'd be enough. Max Geyser in the rain. I really wish Exploud had some redeeming qualities. I liked Loudred a lot when I was a kid. I don't know why, I just thought he was cool. Yes, this is the way. I'm pretty much putting all my chips in on Obstagoon here, because not really a lot of good other options. This big guy is gonna be my Mewtwo killer. And if I'm lucky, it'll be shiny. I love Obstagoon shiny so much. It's so peak. Yeah, that's gotta be like in my top 10 shinies, like, of all time. The Pokemon itself is like pretty alright, I guess. I don't know. But the shiny, amazing. Obstagoon's a victim of something that they keep doing, where they'll introduce a cool Pokemon in one generation, and then in the next you can't fucking get it. So any connection that you developed with that Pokemon playing through the previous generation, you just kind of have to go fuck yourself. You can't use it anymore. I'm afraid they're gonna do that with like cool stuff that people really like Tinkaton. Yeah, it's nothing spectacular on its own, but when it's shiny, it elevates it significantly. Um We're not a particularly good matchup for Clefairy, so I guess we'll take the Doug. Douglas Trio. That's his full government name. I'm gonna see if I could get away with a focus punch, because that'll be massive. I'm tightening my focus. You better look out, buddy. My focus is so fucking tight right now. Oh, my focus. It's been loosened. What are the odds? Okay. Crit on the Fire Blast. Crazy. Okay, so much for the focus punch idea. That didn't really work out for me. You wouldn't do it a second time, would you? Douglas. Come on, we've talked about this. All right, so we should have we have all of our lives, right? Gonna have to ditch this girder. That's just a bad idea in general. Are all of them named Douglas, or is it one head? I don't know. Ask them. Okay, I have all 4 of my lives. I'd say that they're all named Douglas. Their names are Douglas, Doug, and Dougie. But I just call him Douglas because he's the oldest. He's the one in the back. Dougie's the youngest. He's the troublemaker of the group. He wears a backwards baseball cap. and always getting into trouble. New Cartoon Network show. Something tells me naming a cartoon show Doug has already been done. Hey, watch where you're pointing that thing, Mewtwo. I think they already did that. The Douglas Trio, coming soon. I don't know, maybe. But also Doug, Douglas, and Dougie. It's giving real Ed, Ed, and Eddie vibes. I think I'm just ripping off multiple IPs. Ed, Ed, and Eddie, but it's moles instead. True. I always forget that the Dougs, these guys, these gentlemen right here. Or I guess these ones are ladies. Okay, that complicates things actually. Cause now they're Doug, Douglas, and Dougie, but they're girls. What's the female version of Doug? I don't know. I don't think there is one. That's crazy. Can't even get girl Dougs anymore. What is the world coming to? All right, show me a shiny Mewtwo real quick. Let's just get it over with. Oh, come on, man. Also, I always get baited because my two capture cards have like wildly different levels of saturation. So this girder did in fact kind of bait me. Well, we're gonna have to move on into the 60s with the Mewtwo's. That's not a good sign. I feel like my DA hunts are either very short or very long. Yeah, the two saturations are different. The capture card for one of them is slightly nicer and newer than the other one. And that's the one I'm going to use for the Switch too. Whoa. If I'm ever fucking allowed to buy one. These kind of suck. I'll be for real. I guess Durant. When in doubt, go with the durable ant. That's the Durant guarantee. Gonna have to wait till the day of. Yeah, then I could physically fight people to get a Nintendo system. It's gonna be epic. Super looking forward to it. Clang. I still need a shiny Clang. Yeah, they don't fight in the stores during Black Friday anymore. Maybe Nintendo's trying to revitalize that culture. I'm actually trying to figure out when the last phase was, because the double shiny that I got was... I'm trying to remember what day it even was. I've been like so inconsistent about doing this hunt. I think that was in like the first, I want to say 20. So it's been a while. I think I'm gonna keep what I got. On account of I need a mystical fire to kill this durable ant. Max flare be upon ye. Also, there's an ad starting in like 10 seconds. Shout out ads, I guess. It's not like they pay me. I'll tell you what I don't need. Another shiny Durant. I've gotten a few. Which means I'm going to get another shiny Durant. That's just how it goes. Big cake. Glad you've not gotten any Minecraft movie ads today? Well, bet you will now. Huge. Absolutely massive. Still no Minecraft movie? That's crazy. I have to keep my opinions about the Minecraft movie to myself so I don't come off as someone who hates fun. Which I am. I could swap out. I think I'm swapping out Alchemy because it doesn't have anything good against Mewtwo. Yeah. I would like to have swapped out Tauros because it's low. Yeah, I'm more annoyed with the way people are acting than the movie itself. I don't give a shit about the movie itself. I've got all 4 of my lives. I'm not really worried about a citrus berry on this. Wow, an Idiot resub. What did I ever do to deserve this? All these items suck. I'm leaving them all. Thank you for the resubscription, Ed. On a 7-month streak when I have not streamed for 3 of them. They're calling it the greatest scam of all time. Okay, but people did not fucking act this way in the Mario movie. The only, like, equivalence in, like, recent-ish pop culture of people acting this way was, like, literally the Rick and Morty Szechuan sauce. And we all thought that was cringe. Can't forget the Minion movie. But that was mostly... like, yeah, sure, it was, like, annoying and done ironically, but everything I saw about the Minion movie was just, like, people going in suits. They weren't, like, throwing stuff in being disruptive. Like, it was, like, funny that they were, like, dressing up for it as, like, a formal outing. Like, that was what the bit was. Yeah, it was. It was... It's called film. It's not the Minion movie. It's the Minion film. I don't know. I particularly hate the Minecraft movie stuff because, like, I used to work in a movie theater, like, and I specifically was the guy doing the cleanup after. And I think that if I were still working in a movie theater, first of all, if I were still working in a movie theater at 29, well, almost 29, probably shoot myself, but after that shift, I certainly would. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like there's some fucking guy that's probably hanging on to his will to live by a thread, whose life you're making twice as hard so you can record a fucking Snapchat story or some bullshit. I don't know. I'm just not with it, man. Like if we're going to use how people treat like waiters and stuff, like wait staff as a metric for like your human empathy, I think that should extend in general to other minimum wage workers, such as people cleaning up after your adult ass. All my health is looking real rough, but I'm gonna let this Azumarill slip right by me. Rabbit hole of people harassing folks in public overseas for online cloud. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. I'm fucking sick of being alive on Earth, Ed. I really this place, these people, they disgust me. You get a shiny? Hell yeah. Oh, in the fish, shiny Croconaw. I thought you were shiny hunting, but yes, shiny Croconaw. Hell yeah. I have a lot of things on low health. I'm just gonna hope this Mewtwo fumbles the bag and like uses recover turn 1. You're hunting but no shiny yet? What are you working on? Do tell. Gen 3 Mudkip, hell yes. I was doing some starter hunts, but I have been sidetracked time and time again by other projects and have put them on infinite and increasingly long hold. Excellent. +2 Mewtwo's. And I get to do everything you want in Pokemon at 60 FPS on the Switch too. And it only took 30 years. And also, you're not able to pre-order the Switch 2. And it also might cost $1,000 for us when it becomes available. But yeah. We did it. This will be gaming in 2025. Lang? No. Durant? No. Azumarill? No. Mewtwo? Fucking no. What did you expect? We don't get shinies here. We don't do that here. What is a shiny? It's like a Pokemon that like is kind of fucked up looking. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen one. I can barely remember. Oh, the Bug Brothers! Escavalier and Excelgor. The homies. Fellas, is it gay to rip parts off of each other's body during a trade and wear them forever? No? Damn it! Dude. I still get baited by Hippowdon. I don't see them often enough to commit it to memory. It can be gay, that's right. Oh, I thought you were talking about Hippowdon. I was like, you're right. Hippowdon can be gay. I hereby declare. Man, this is a fucked up matchup for me. Acid spray be upon ye, I guess. Hippowdon can say it, but only one of the colors of them. The camouflage one is straight for sure. Or maybe, I don't know. It could be like a subversion of tropes. It could be like wearing camouflage, but in like a Chapel Roan way. I don't know. Oh fuck, the Blizzard connected. Very nice. Okay, well that went better than expected. Critical hit. Very pog. I'm gonna leave the Drac Cloak. Only got $20 in my pocket. Yeah. Oh, we're about to cook this Obstagoon. Observe. It's crazy that Pokemon Sword and Shield predicted gooning. How did they know? Galarians are the original gooners. Like the guys who say stuff like, sure thing, boss. It's the bat. I said that perfectly. Well, thank you. I was once a Batman villain. They cut me from The Dark Knight Rises for being, and I quote, too gay, whatever that's supposed to mean. Yeah, big fan of how they're adding evolutions for stuff. Dude, as we know, I ride for Jinx, okay? I like Jinx. Jinx is a fucking cool Pokemon. People suck for what they did to Jinx. For one, she was never supposed to be a racist stereotype. Let's be clear about that. But people just insisted on interpreting it that way. It's actually crazy. Is that a fucking Charge-a-Bug? Why not? Pisses me off, dude. Because if that didn't happen to Jinx, because of how it existed in Gen 1 as like a counterpart to like Magmar and Electabuzz and stuff, in Gen 4, she would have gotten an evolution. It's called an Oni, Wokey. Yeah, it's true. The Wokes don't respect Japanese culture. That's why they ruined Assassin's Creed with pronouns or something. Brother, you gotta be faster than that. You thought I let my guard down just because I was gone for a couple months? That's crazy. Got the fastest bot in the West. Yeah, but I think that they just haven't revisited Jinx because they just don't want to fucking put up with the discourse TM. Understandable. Because Pokemon fans are like really good at misinterpreting shit and being annoying about it forever. I totally understand where they're coming from. Shiny Charge-a-Bug would be great. I would like the bug bus, please. You know, I want Mewtwo, but my second pick is the bug. Chargeable bug. I don't feel the need to swap out for that, but okay, tight. This is a solid lineup. I think I'll be fine in here. We've got all 4 of our lives. I've got the Bug Brothers. We're set. Now the real question is, actually, I'm pretty sure Fury Cutter gets pretty pogged out. I'm deciding if I want to hold off for a turn and Dynamax Excelgor instead. I think I do, just because I could let Fury Cutter get hella strong. It's also faster. Excelgor is. Ba, 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 ba. At this point, I've like lowered my expectations, and I'm just hoping that I find Mewtwo in under 100. Very nice, Ed. Do I have Charm? Yeah, both of these files are charmed. I have the entire Gen 8 decks like pre-made in home, so whenever I start a new save of Sword and Shield, I just transfer them all in and then go grab my shiny charm. Because I love Sword and Shield. I'm kidding. I hate Sword and Shield. Fuck this game. It never gives me shinies. I'm so washed. I wish I had a shiny charm. Guy who has a shiny charm in Gen 8. Yeah, why don't you go find a shiny Pokemon or something? I don't know. Clearly I can't. And I need a big, strong man to do it for me. No, it's fine. I'd actually rather find my own. Not a great lineup. I guess if it comes down to it, I could use Shadow Ball on Flareon. Pincurchin. Oh, that's a Crawdaunt. I'm a big fan of Crawdaunt. Fuck it, we ball. I thought about Liepard, but then I remembered Crawdaunt. Mm-mm-mm. Sure. I do not have many great moves here. Porygon got more love than Jinx, yeah, and it gave kids. Dude, I wish I was one of the kids that got a seizure from Porygon. That'd be such a sick story to tell. That sounds like a fucked up thing to say, but like, it's not like you automatically die when you have a seizure. Most of those kids were fine. Honestly, I think the more people should have seizures. It builds character. No, don't fucking quote me on that. I don't mean that. It's also, it was never Porygon's fault to begin with. Please don't clip me saying more people should have seizures. I feel like I can actually get in trouble for that. Yeah, let me fix this statement. Only people that I don't like should have seizures. If they're based, they shouldn't. But if you're like cringe and racist, Pokemon's not gonna blame the golden boy. They should have. They should have fucking killed Mewtwo. Killed Pikachu on live television. Sorry, I'm thinking about how much I want to kill Mewtwo right now for putting me through this. Yeah, it was actually Nurse Joy's fault. She's a war criminal. More people need to talk about that. It's actually the perfect crime, because how are you going to figure out which one did it? That's why they call her Pokemon Center Lady in the TCG. That's right, because they actually killed Nurse Joy for her crimes. They sealed her in carbonite. Yeah, that whole thing is stupid. There's so many stupid things that happened around Gen 1. They defunded the Pokemon centers, yeah. That's because you, something about handouts. I don't know, dude. I don't feel like ironically chud posting anymore. It's getting exhausting. This sucks. I guess burning jealousy be upon you. Whatever. Alola tourism is saved. Yes. Alola, a region that I have played the games of. Now that you can get Rowlet in Gen 9, there's no reason to replay Gen 7. You're gonna upset the Poplio fans. They're out there. There are literally dozens of them. Dozens! Yeah, I don't know. Rowlet's like pretty far above the other two in my opinion, but I don't have that many opinions on Alola that matter. Because I never got too far into him. They matter, just not to most people. Yeah, I mean, I disagree with the majority of the Pokemon community when it comes to Gen 7. I mean, I disagree with the Pokemon community on a lot of things, but hate Incineroar for taking Decidueye's spot in Smash Ultimate. Was Decidueye supposed to be in Smash Ultimate? I didn't know about this. I also think it's stupid that they added an Alola starter at all as a playable character in Smash Ultimate. I feel like there's a lot better things you could have done, but I do like Incineroar and like the way that it plays. I'm not gonna lie though. I think I have to swap out Azumarill just so I'll have Lash Out on Crawdaunt. Quillfish, yeah, we could have had Quillfish in Smash. That's true. People don't talk about that, but Quillfish did get snubbed. This fucking sucks, dude. I don't have very many good things to pick up here. I'm mostly just going with Swoobat here because it's gonna be easier for me to kill. And because there's berries. Unironically, they should have added Magikarp. Perhaps. I think I just, in general, don't like the starters in it because I'm not, like, a starter Pokemon fan in general. Like, there's a lot of games where I will not, like, use my starter all the way through. Pokemon in Smash are Gen 1 or new thing. That's basically what a lot of people's awareness of Pokemon is. I don't know. I don't really care that much about Smash. Fuck. Subak got dunked on. I guess the swords dance here was kind of unnecessary. I was just trying to save my lash outs for Mewtwo. I love Swoobat and its goofy little face. The less brain cells a Pokemon looks like it has, usually the more of a fan of it I am. Oh, we're going through it over here. It's okay, that's what the berries after this are for. Okay, okay, we're maybe fine, perhaps. I think I have enough lives to get away with this team. But I actually don't want to waste a turn 1 lash out because of pressure. I'm using my brain here. Core fish. Corporate fish. Do I still have my core fish image that I made? Yeah! Look at this. Corporate fish. Anyway. Not the recover. Someone should teach our economy that move, am I right? Honestly, the Dynamax is pretty unnecessary, but I just like seeing the big craw. With that joke, you feel like the shiny's coming? It better be. Let's see if you're right. If you're not, unfortunately, I do legally have to kill you. Them's the rules. It's fine. You'll be fine. Watch. We'll get a shiny Mewtwo right here. Trust me. Well, nice knowing you, buddy. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it either. Oh yeah, hold on. I need to make a call. Hello? Yeah, take the shot. You're a ghost now? Nice. My sniper was successful. I'll take the Swampert, I suppose. Can you go haunt someone? Please do so responsibly. Okay, looks like I'm going left here. Yeah, that's a hard left. I got a bug, a duck, and the ghost. Immaculate. What do we got? That's a Malamar. Okay. What about you? What kind of ghosty are you? Is that a Alolan Marowak? Okay. I like those options. Those are good. Streaming you didn't know? Well, that's because I just kind of do things. This was not premeditated. But hello, Twee. Two Twee for you. Honestly, I've wanted to stream for the past like couple of, I don't know, days, maybe weeks. I just haven't felt like it though. I haven't felt like streaming in a long time. What's streaming? It's this thing that people do. They're like videos, but worse. I don't know actually. What is a stream? Yeah, I'm pretty much just streaming to make myself lock in for long enough to hunt for more than like 3 Dynamax adventures in a row. Because I've been doing like a little bit here and there and then getting distracted, and I'm not getting shit done, and I haven't put a video out in almost a month. So I kind of need to get a move on. Because like the further I get from like my most recent published video, the higher my anxiety levels get. Like there's direct correlation. Yoink, Life Orb, and... Fuck it, Bright Powder, who cares? Bright Powder good because Mewtwo has Blizzard. I don't have anything too strong against Malamar, but I feel like that big ol' Swampert's gonna do just fine. Big neutral hits. We really did peak with the Gen 3 starters. Like, there genuinely has not been a set even close to as good. Even if Sceptile is the weakest of the bunch, he's still a really cool guy. Like, they hit him with the mixed attacker beam, so he's fucking useless, but you gotta admit he has Riz. Did that thing hang on 1 HP? Big if true. I would love if I could get one of the NPCs to take the Malamar, and then I'll take the Marowak, but that seems like wishful thinking. They never take things when I need them to. But maybe being on 1 HP will prompt this cop to swap out the rabbit. Wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't, though. Me and Sean, NPC Sean, we've had some run-ins. There's history here. And I could tell you firsthand, he's an unreliable character. Look at this, watch. He's not gonna take this Malamar, even though I want him to. Sean, I've misjudged you. You've changed. I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. You are still a cop, however, so... Oh well. Wait, why the fuck did I think this was a Alolan Marowak? This is the grabby man. This is Dusclops. Alright, Grom, thanks for hanging out. Hopefully I find the Mewtwo so I can do other things, because I've been stuck in Dynamax Adventures for a little bit. At least Dusclops isn't like fucking us up. It should still have a ghost move, yeah? Also, this would be a great shiny. I always forget how good of a shiny Dusclops has until I, like, really think about it. It's very red. Yeah, okay, that's fine. This is good. This is a solid lineup. I think we had the berries right after this, too. Oh, magnificent. Full lives, full lineup of gamers. Not bad. Okay, okay. Turn one, Bisharp. Things are lining up beautifully. Do I turn one Skitter Smack actually and drop this? Nah, that's fine. I ain't worried about it. Weak. Okay. The immediate recover is crazy. Mewtwo situation is crazy. Oh, come on, get a burn. A burn would be insane here. Damn. There would have been a burn there. The hex that my Dusclops was about to use would have gone insane. It actually should kill anyway. Baba Booey. All right. 2 more Mewtwo's in the bag. Okay, moment of truth. Anything? Anything of note? No. Damn, dude. We're really going through it out here. Surely it'll be this one, right? Like, after this run, because that'll be Mewtwo number 69. That's why it's taken this long, right? Because it's waiting for number 69. That's the only logical answer. Flygon's not great for this, but we'll see. That Altaria's equally terrible for this. Mewtwo Blizzard is very scary for this group. What is that? Narmaldo to the right? Okay, I got Narmaldo. Okay. I can make this work. I see the way. I see the path through. I could pick up the Armaldo and the Jellicent at the end. Armored Aldo. I just realized it's almost 7 p.m. and the sun is not down. Winter truly is over. At long last. I'm definitely taking the Armaldo, though. Armaldo is a pretty cool guy. I also like that I've like conditioned my mind to roughly know when 7 p.m. is, so I could remember to check the Fortnite item shop. Because I have an illness in my brain. I'm so Fortnite pilled. Armaldo. Dude, I should do a shiny Anorith hunt in like Gen 5 or something. That'd be fun. I have never done a fossil hunt. I think I was gonna do Laleep for Fossil Week last year, but then something came up. Why is Sabrina in the Fortnite shop? Because Sabrina Carpenter is a fucking icon, that's why. Watch your goddamn tone. I'll have you know that I've been wearing Sabrina since the second she dropped. The pink variant is my shit. Yeah, I'm just telling you, like, aggressively, though, because that's just, like, the way that I do things. It's Pukumuku. Who up pukuing the Mewtwo. Hatsune Mewtwo. This isn't going great actually. My Excelgor is somehow at half health. I don't know when that happened. You know, Sabrina is the current music pass. They also have fucking Adventure Time in the shop, which is crazy to me, but they do. I'm still, because I'm going to buy one of the Adventure Time skins. I just have not decided on which. I think it has to be Marceline though. As much as I love Pink, I don't love PB as a character. She's kind of an asshole. I did instantly buy the BMO back bling though. I love BMO. Innards out. Such an annoying ability. Stuff like that in Aftermath annoy me. This thing doesn't have any good moves. I'm not gonna take it just because I want Amelia to get rid of that Altaria. Thank God. Yeah, I think it was gonna get cooked by Blizzard. I mean, so will the Serena, but at least it's just one thing now. I guess SmackDown. Jellicent might actually get a little bit annoying because it's bulky, so I'm gonna Acid Spray. I don't need this thing taking forever to die. Rip. At least the Serena's doing most of the work here. I got nothing. Alright, I could Dynamax here just to get it over with. Oh man, I really would not mind a shiny Jellicent actually. That's one of the hunts that I wanted to do in Sword and Shield that I never got around to. Though I am planning to do one in Gen 5 now, so I don't know what the point of that would even be, but... Consider the mustache. Nothing really useful. That's fine. Let's just let one of these guys take it. If Alfie can take this, that'd be perfect. Woo! It almost looks like we have a plan. Almost. You know, nothing here is gonna die to Blizzard, and that's all I can really ask for. That was the only real goal. Anything individually is gonna get one-shotted by a Max Mindstorm, but nothing's gonna die to Blizzard. Okay, okay. Big. Now let me just get an X scissor crit. That'd be crazy. No? Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. Okay, the taunt is good. No more recovers. Thanks for the trick room, I guess. It's not really helpful to my Excelgor, but whatever. It's fine. I guess it is still slower than Mewtwo. Many things are. Okay, who's this killing? Not me. Okay. Maybe on terrain it will, though. I just need something, man. I don't even give a shit if it's the Mewtwo. Give me any phase. Let me feel something. Give me a glimmer of hope to cling on to for the next who knows how many Dynamax adventures. You wouldn't possibly not give me the shiny on number 69, right? The world isn't that cruel. I hope this one is the shiny Mewtwo, so I could just name him Nice. That'd be fun. No Armaldo, no Pyukumuku, no Jellicent, and no Mewtwo. Nothing for number 69. What a fucking disappointment. Unreal. Alright, so let's keep that record, and I'm still kind of deciding if I want to keep going today. Because it has been almost 3 hours. And this was mostly just a test to see if I still remember how to stream. And you know what? I think I do remember. I remember just fine. So let me pick someone out of the lineup here, of course. All right, I'm gonna send you over to Mag. All right, gamers, thanks for hanging out with me. I'm gonna send you over to my buddy Magnetic Michael. He's doing some Feebas and Riolu hunting. So go bring him some luck, because I had none here. Thank you, Ia. And goodbye, everyone. I'll be back soon. I already know when an event that I'm streaming for is, but I'm not supposed to say yet. Ooh. But alright, I'll see you guys soon. Maybe I'll stream spontaneously in the next few days as well. Who knows? Until then, I've been Haunted, and I'll be seeing ya later.